Hello Scorpio, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a new style of reading to replace the weekly reads. I decided to make them energy updates instead for each star sign so that it's a bit more timeless, because we're all on different timelines. You could have just gone through this that I'm going to talk about. You could be going through it right now, or it could be a prediction of something that you're about to go through. So being a bit more flexible like that and doing it in the new style too. So I'll get the cards out and then I'll see you for the reading. There you go, all your cards are out now. Scorpio, you're starting off with the Tower card. Sagittarius just had this as the first card out as well. You've got a Tower moment. Something's falling apart at the moment. I think a lot of people are going through Tower moments at the moment. I think the Earth, the planet, the universe has the means for many Tower moments at the moment with all the stuff that's going on. It's like there's lots of different ways that it can give us Tower moments right now. So something's falling apart for you. It's falling apart for good reason. Look at this Tower card. It's all about nature. It's a natural thing that's happening. It's like lightning striking a forest, setting a light to the forest. The forest needs to burn in order to germinate those seeds that can only germinate when the forest burns, and it clears it away and it allows nature to take its course. And so nature is taking its course, and something is breaking apart for you at the moment. Something is falling apart. It's like you're being forced into change. That's what this is telling me. Now, this is about the Ace of Materials, so it's about a new wish for something in your material world. And so if you've got like a relationship that's breaking up at the moment, that's the Tower moment that you've had. It's because you've had a wish for something new in your material world that they're not necessarily aligned with. That's not the person it's going to happen with. Or you've had like a wish for a business or for a lot more money or something like that for something, and then something falls apart, then you lose your job. It's something like that. You've got some kind of a Tower moment forcing change on you, and it's because you've asked for something in the material world that isn't a match. And so your higher self is trying to detach you from what's not going to lead you to that so that it can lead you to that. Now, what's behind this is duality. And so there's some kind of misperception here. It's the contrast and it's the light. This Tower moment that's happening is actually leading you directly to this thing that you want. You may not be able to see that yet. So let's get some clarity for you about that, Scorpio. I'm seeing restriction for you. I'm seeing like boundaries being put up, restrictions being put up. You just can't do what you want to do at the moment, and it's all falling apart for you. And what you don't see is it's because you asked for this thing, and your higher self wants you to move you toward that. So the Tower, why the Tower? You've got simplicity and better feeling thoughts. So the way that you're perceiving this, the way that you're looking at this Tower, you're not seeing it like a forest fire that's going to germinate the seeds and clear the way and be nature taking its own course and it actually being good for the forest. You're seeing it as like, that's unnatural, that shouldn't happen, I've got to get the firefighters in, I've got to put it out, we've got to make sure that this doesn't happen. It's like trying to stand in the way from nature taking its course. And this is saying, don't do that, just like simply see it. Have better thoughts like, this is all happening for my own good. I'm being protected by something. I'm being moved toward what it is that I want. There must be some way of me getting that thing that I want and it's not going to be through the old thing, the old relationship, or the old whatever, or the old business that you're running, or the old job that you're in, something like that. So you need to sort out your thoughts. You need to perceive it differently. You need to have better feeling thoughts about that. Simply that. You can ride this tower moment a lot easier just by changing your thoughts about it. It is happening for your own good. Hopefully this reading will give you that change of mind so that you can ride this tower out instead of struggling against it and making it a big deal. So why the Ace of Materials? It's about your work. Okay, you've got work and relax. So whatever you've asked for, this new success that you've asked for, this new material thing, this yacht or this house, this mansion, this new fancy sports car, it's something like that. It's something bigger and more expensive that you've asked for, something in the material world that you've asked for. This thing that you've asked for, you can't get it through the work that you're doing at the moment. You've got to work smarter. You've got to be more relaxed in it, right? It's like me and my business. As I'm making these videos better, I hope they're better. You let me know in the comments anyway if you do like this new format. But hopefully they're getting better. I'm getting more subscribers. That's definitely happening. My business model's having to change. I can't run it in the way that I could run it when I had 1,000, 2,000 people on my YouTube channel, because I can't physically do that much work. You know, I've been in this for 20 years now, doing it full time. So I do put all of my time into it, not all of my time, but a lot of my time into it. But there comes a limit, right? And so when you want that further success, you've got to work smarter. You've got to relax things. You've got to be more relaxed to let that growth in. So this is growth that you've asked for. You can't do it in the way that you've been working before. There needs to be a new approach. So it very much feels like this simplicity. That's what you're having to do. You're having to simplify. That's why you've got this tower moment. You are having to simplify. And so the duality here, what is this about? It's about contrast. It's about the light and the dark, about the contrast, you know. We've got to go through things. We've got to go through challenges to grow. Yeah, because you've asked for success. That's the Ace of Materials. You've asked for success and you've got to be okay about that. Something's got to break down. You've got to let go of something. There's always got to be a challenge on the way. You know that. We all know that. There's got to be a challenge on the way to it, and be okay about that. So don't believe in like the law of attraction teachers that might suggest that you can have something without any challenge or without working toward it just by wishing for it and all this, or you can have it instantly. You can't. Nobody can. We've got to have that balance, and it's all about us, really. It's all about our own growth. That's why. Right, so Judgment. You've got the Judgment card out next. And look at this. It's like she's wishing. She wants the results. She wants the judgment. She wants the karma, the positive karma to come to her. She wants her wishes to be granted, and she wants to feel amazing about it. She wants the manifestation. She wants it to come in now. She thinks she deserves it. That's a really good thing, thinking that you deserve it. Expecting it, thinking you deserve it, and really wishing for it, and just wanting that manifestation to happen now. That's the energy that you're in right now, which is awesome, that manifester. But there's a path to it, of course. That's why you're having the Tower moment. You've also got the Knight of Emotions with this too. Slow progress. Working slowly toward those pentacles. And toward those emotions too. The cups. That this could be about relationship. In fact, this one, yes, it is about relationship. Okay. Yeah, Judgment. So you're wishing for a relationship. You're wishing for someone to be on the same page, which is kind of hard when you're in flux like this. Because when you're in flux and you're wishing for something bigger, and then there's a Tower moment in your work, that means your energy is in flux. You're in a transition phase. It's very unlikely that you're going to meet a partner before this or around this time that's going to go through exactly the same transition at the same time as you. Best to transform first and then meet someone, don't you think? Because there are 7.7 billion people on this planet, but if you're trying to get into a relationship when you're in a lot of flux, to find someone that's a match to the flux of where you've been to where you're going, that's very, very rare. So why not just transform and then find someone in that pool of the people that have already transformed to that too? So you got the Knight of Emotions with this, and it is about relationships. So you're going to have to work slowly toward that. That's what this Knight is saying to me this time. I don't know why. I saw it as the Knight of Pentacles, but it's not. It's the Knight of Emotions, and it was telling me slowly, slowly, slowly you can have it. But it's not going to be fast because you've got to get this transformation to go through. We can't always have what we want when we want it, because it's about our total energy and it's about our growth, and it's all about us, really. And so just a word of warning there. You're really wishing for this relationship. How do I know it's about a relationship, this? because we've got the Knight of Emotions there, so it is about relationship. It's about like a new relationship coming in. But you've got this reunion of souls here. So this suggests to me you've got a soulmate or a twin flame. It could be someone that you met. You could be wishing for someone to come back in. It's not going to happen while you're in this flux. If it's a soulmate as well, they might not come back in either, because there'll be a match to who you were before this shift happens. As I said, it's very rare to find people that are going to shift in exactly the same way, especially at the same time, right? So this could be someone that you're in separation from. They could come back in, or they could have been through this transition already, or you could have been apart for a few years. They've gone through this transition, or you're going through this transition, they're going to go through this transition, then you're going to meet up. There is going to be a reunion of some sorts. Now this could be a reunion, this could be not someone you've met before. This could be like someone you've had past lives with, and they're going to come in and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel them when they come in, for sure. You're going to feel like you know them. You just stare at them, you know? When you just lock eyes with someone and just that compulsion, you feel that connection. It's going to be something like that. So you're all in different places, right, Scorpio? Some of you are single, haven't met one of these old souls that you've had previous lifetimes with, but you're going to bring that kind of person in. Some of you you've met your twin flame or your soulmate, and you're apart at the moment, and they're going to come back in once you've been through this transition with your work. And others of you are in a relationship. So what is that about? This it's transforming it. So your wishes within that relationship, you're wanting them to transform with you. It's going to take time, is what I'm hearing, for those of you that are in a relationship. Let's get some clarity on this. Judgment for Scorpio. Why? You're wanting the manifestation. You're wanting the karma. Oh. You're wanting to be of service to this connection. You're wanting to help them out. You're wanting to pull someone behind you. Okay. You don't just want this manifestation for you. This manifestation, I mean. You want the relationship to come with you. You want to pull them behind you. We can't do that. As I said, it's very rare that people transform in the same way at the same time. You want to be of service to them. You want to bring them with you. This will be holding you back. This is what the Tower could be about. It could be about this relationship breaking up. You can't be of service to them. You can't do it for them. You can't. If it's a romantic relationship, it should be a romantic relationship of partners, not a coach or a teacher and a child, not a parent and a child, not a coach and a client. It should be a partner on the same page as you. If they're not on the same page as you, don't try and drag them onto the same page. That's not being of service to them. Let them be themselves. If you still love them as them being themselves, and they love you being yourself as you're going through these changes, the both of you, then it's that true connection. If not, it's not a true connection. So why this Knight of Emotions? Yeah, you've got some relationship going on right now, Scorpio. You're trying to keep someone with you. It's a sabotage. You're not empowering yourself. There's a new path. There's someone that's going to be connected with you. Some old connections, past life connection that you do want to be in a relationship with. Your higher self wants you to be in a relationship with. It's a sabotage trying to cling on to this old relationship that you're trying to cling on to. So don't sabotage yourself anymore. Empower yourself to move forward. So this Knight of Emotions is very much moving forward, but it's slow. I'm hearing it's slow. It's going to be slow because you've got this transition going on. So why this reunion of souls? Tell us about that. You've got a lot of love stuff going on, but it's funny that the start of the reading isn't about love. Why this reunion of souls? You've got get what I want and surrender. You've got to let it go. You've got to stop trying to control it. You need to let go of that person. And I'm feeling that really strongly now, that a lot of you have got someone to let go of. Even if it's an idea of someone that they were your soulmate, you've got to let it go now. Remember, if you let it go, if they are meant for you, they are going to come back in. So you can't go wrong with letting go, but surrender it now. Because what you want, your higher self wants to lead you to it. It wants you to lead you to this reunion of souls. It wants you to lead you to this soulmate. You need to let go of everything now and every idea that you've had along the way so that you can have what you want. So just be wide open. You don't know. It's a mystery path to that. But look what you've got coming in. This is so cool. You've got two sixes together here and then a 29. You've got Six of Wands. Woo! Celebration. Like, this is you taking the limelight. This is you in victory, having a victorious moment there. It's like center stage. Yes, I did it. This transformation and this transformation. Yes, I did it. This is the future row, by the way. I didn't mean it to be like that, but every reading that I've done so far, this has been what is coming in the future for this third row. So let's go with that, hey? So you got that victory. Woo! Yay! And Six of Materials too. You're getting the victory in the passion, so that could be the relationship thing. You're getting the victory, but it's more like work, that stuff. The Six of Wands, passionate about work. You're getting the material stuff too, not relationship yet in this, all of this victory that's going on. So you're manifesting stuff, it's all happening. Sixes, it's like material world, it's happening. You're getting that judgment that you wanted, you're getting the manifestation. And what's all of this about, all these sixes? It's about change. It's the changes that you wanted. So this tower moment is leading you to what you want. Let's get some clarity on that. Why the Six of Wands, Scorpio? Why this big celebration? Yes, your work, it is going to work out. This work change is going to work out for you. Look, you've got work success, you've got service, you've got so much work stuff going on in here. So that is going to make you feel vulnerable though. This is the center stage card. Look, she's there on the stage. She's having to put herself out there, be in the limelight. So there's something about that. You're going to get this success that you want, but you're going to need to have to put yourself out there more, and that's going to make you feel vulnerable. It's like public speaking, you know, when you first start doing that, it makes you feel vulnerable. Making videos like this, when you first start doing it, it makes you feel vulnerable. You're going to have to put yourself out there in your work to get these manifestations that you want. Now, what about the Six of Materials? Manifesting with a smile on your face there. Including yourself with mirror reflection. So those, you've got some successful people around you and it's all happening for them, and you need to include yourself with that, and so you will be included in that. You're going to be a part of that group. This seems to me like you might be in some kind of not a collaboration, but some kind of a group, maybe a business group, maybe a networking group, other business owners or something like that. I'm picking up a lot of business stuff here, or something like a mentorship, a brainstorming kind of thing. You could be with a group of people and they've got like a lot of success, and you're going to be including yourself in that, so you're going to be manifesting that. It's good that you have those people around you, for those that are resonating with this part of it. And if you don't have those people around you, start including yourself with mirror reflections there of where you're headed. So be around those successful people, those people that are center stage, the people that are putting themselves out there, the people that have that thing that you're going for. Start putting yourself with people around that. Include yourself with your true mirror reflections of where you're headed, not where you've been, and not where you are now, where you're headed to. Be around those people. That makes you feel vulnerable too, right? Because you don't feel worthy at first, because you're not there yet in the physical manifestation of it, but you will be there if you start putting yourself around people like that. This is all about change, and your change for the better is what I'm hearing. Let's get some clarity on that. Change. It's all change. It's the change you've been wishing for. It's going to require growth from you though. Keep on following your knowing, follow your joy. Always choose those changes that feel better for you. Then you can't go wrong. That means it's aligned with your higher self. Your higher self is leading you there if it feels good. Don't choose the things that feel crappy. That's not your higher self leading you there. That's your ego leading you there, trying to save you from the crappy things that it actually leads you into. So yeah, just keep on following that intuition, the changes that you want, but make sure that they're good feeling changes that you choose each time. You've also got the lilac card out here. Let me just read it before I show you. First emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. That's beautiful. So you got the lilac here. They might have some meaning to you, I was just hearing, for some of you. Oh no, I pulled one of these cards. This is a new deck, new deck to me, Botanical Inspirations. I pulled one out for me, a personal one out for me, the other day, and it did mean something to me. I mean, it meant something in my past. The particular plant had a lot of meaning, family meaning for me. So the lilac, first emotions of love. This is very beautiful. This means that you are headed, this reunion of souls, you're headed to a very beautiful relationship. The stirrings of love, it's like falling in love all over again, like being a teenager. This is really beautiful. First emotions of love. This is like a whole new level of relationship coming to you now. You're calling in your soulmate. You're calling in your soulmate right now. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. So you are bringing in that one, that reunion of souls is coming in now. Even if you're not focused on that at the moment, because you seem to be focused on material stuff. You are calling in your soulmate, and it's going to be so beautiful. That first emotions of love card, that lilac card. It may be a love that you didn't even think possible. That, you know, that first love, that kind of feeling. Maybe as you're older, now you didn't think that was even possible again to feel that way again, but you're going to feel that. And that's why I said you're going to recognize this person. You're going to get what you want, but you need to surrender everything else. If you haven't had that feeling like you're a teenager again, you're falling in love for the first time, you haven't met them yet. That's why you need to surrender, and you are going to get what you want. It's going to be better than you even imagined. So you're calling in your soulmate about this, create and completion, right? You are creating it. You're calling in your soulmate. You're creating a new relationship path now. That's why you need to let go of all of this stuff. That's why you can't drag this person with you. That's why you need to empower yourself, right? So there's a completion happening and then a creation happening as well. You've got letting go of relationships to do, letting go of all of the past relationships, even if you thought that you've met your twin flame before. Let go of all of that. You've got someone new coming in. There's someone better coming in. Your true soulmate or your twin flame is coming in. But where you are right now on that journey is you're forgiving and you're learning at the moment. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's what you got going on at the moment. Let's get more about that. What is Scorpio forgiving and learning at the moment? Oh, right. It's about abundance. You got a who is aware. It's about awareness and abundance. So, as you're stepping up to this new ace of materials that's causing this tower moment, you're actually breaking apart the relationships that you've been in. You're on this new trajectory now. You've got a different vibration. It's a vibration that's true to you. Now, past relationships, you need to be aware of that too, that they weren't a match to you. You know, if you're destined for success and riches and that, and you're not yet there yet, it might be really nice to say, oh, I want my soulmate now, and we can both like learn and together and build this thing together and then be rich together and successful together. That might be that's a nice idea, isn't it? But that's not what happens. Because what happens when you get into a relationship, let's be honest, Scorpio, I'm Taurus, but let's be honest about this. What happens? We get lazy, don't we? We get really complacent. We can like put business on a back burner. We don't have that same. It's the same with abundance too. A lack of abundance gives us a drive to make changes in our business and all of that. It pushes us forward. A lack of love pushes us forward, or a lack of relationship pushes us forward too, into more growth. And so have an awareness about that, because the relationships that you've been in before haven't been an abundant match to you. They haven't been a match to where you're headed. And so you need to get there first. Forgive everyone, especially this person that you're trying to drag with you, trying to teach, trying to pull them along with you. Forgive them for sure. But yeah, just realize that, have the awareness about that when you are in this success and you've got this thing that you're trying to manifest, you've got this success, the kind of person that's going to come in, when you've got these accolades and everything like that, it's going to be very different than the people that you've had in before. And so they've not been an abundant match to you where you're headed, but you have got someone coming in that is. And so I feel like you're just going to have to wait for that, and you have to let go of everyone that you've been holding on to, even people in the past too, holding a torch for, thinking that they're going to kind of come back. That reunion of the souls might have made you think, oh yeah, they're coming back. But look at the clarifiers on that. Get what I want and surrender. No, it's not them. You need to let go. There's someone better. There's someone better coming in that's going to make you feel amazing, like first love again, all over again, Scorpio. Wow, it's amazing. Do you think so too? If you do, click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Do you like this new format? Tell me about this reading, how it resonates with you. Come along to my website, behealing.com. If you sign up for my mailing list, you'll get a $5 voucher as well as emails about the sales and stuff. But I've got a half price sale, reading sale. So if you do want a private reading with me, definitely check out behealing.com at the weekends to sign up for one of those. And I'm available the rest of the week as well, too. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. I will see you next time. Bye.